I've done enough reading and spiritual homework and workshop stuff where whenever I'm thinking I know better and that other person doesn't and they're wrong, I'm full of shit. It's just not true. That's me up in my head where my girlfriend wisely um, surveys me spending so much time thinking, it's my way of staying safe. And well, safe from what? And that's safe from actually feeling compassion for the other person who completely disagrees with me. But underneath it, we feel the same. We're human beings. We're both afraid. And whether I'm blaming the conservatives and the other person is blaming the liberals, underneath it, it's the same. We're both afraid of the other. And we want to make other people the other and get angry and hate them so I don't have to feel vulnerable. Certainly not in this world. I mean, so I'm liberal. So I'm, of course, anti-gun. We shouldn't have guns running around in the street. So I know that little prick there shooting people in the middle of the night in the Midwest, that little sumbitch, he gets a gun underage, travels across state lines, and starts running around looking for people to shoot. Well, F him. He should go to jail. And yet he becomes a hero politically to the other side. How is that possible? Explain that one. And I can, because he's a 17-year-old boy who's scared out of his mind. And what do you do with that? Well, you either hide inside like the liberals and criticize the people running around with guns, or you grab a gun, you run around, and you kill the other person who's making you afraid. Completely different behavior, but what's underneath it is exactly the same: fear. So I'd love to sit down with Kyle Rittenhouse. And in fact, of course, liberals were trained and taught to hate that kid on the stand because he had actual tears. He was afraid. He did show that vulnerable part of himself, which pissed us liberals off. Us compassionate, understanding, feeling liberals, who I'm playfully joking and criticizing now. My point is I want to get to where we all see underneath what binds us together. So if we hopefully do these kind of reach outs to each other, I don't even have hope that it's going to work. It's too late. There's too many of us. The country's too big. There's too many divisive forces like, TV and the internet and media that wants the soundbite and the fist pumping and the screaming and the guns and plays that up and exaggerates that and plays it back to us. I don't have high hope, but I'm going to do this. I'm willing to try this because it makes me feel in the moment there's a little bit of hope. There's something I can do to make myself feel better while maybe helping someone else and inviting them into this place of less fear and less judgment and some connection across this political divide that's so vast in this country right now.